Hello everyone and welcome to Kaji's channel. For today's video, pag-usapan natin ano nga ba yung step na gagawin natin as a virtual bookkeeper or a freelance bookkeeper once na meron na tayong client and we have all the information we need para makapag-create ng account nila and makapag-prepare ng financial report nila. So kung interested ka sa video na to, please keep on watching until the end. Do not skip para wala kang mamiss na tips and tricks i-share ko throughout the video. So without further ado, let's get started! Kung bago ka lang sa channel na to, I'm Kaji, virtual assistant, executive assistant, bookkeeper, accountant. So kahit anong work, pinapasok ko, basta't online, kasi online work is amazing! Sa channel na to, dinidiscuss natin more on online work, tips and tricks, and mga success stories. So kung interested ka sa mga topics na yon, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the notification bell para wala kang ma-miss na video na in-upload ni Kaji every single week. So imagine, meron ka ng client. Napapaisip ka, ano ba yung right step na dapat mong gawin para makapag-prepare ka ng financial report ng client mo. Okay? So, once na meron ka na ng complete information, you have the email address ng client mo, you have the company name, the reporting year end, the currency or the reporting currency, name ng owner ng company, industry, kung saan belong yung inyong client. For example, professional services ba yan? E-commerce ba yan? Construction ba yan? Advertising and marketing company ba yan? Etc. So, you have to ask yung mga information na yun sa client mo. Alright? And you can also ask for their website, phone number, and yung location para kapag nag-set up ka ng kanilang accounting software, kumpleto na yung mga information na ilalagay mo. Okay? Once ma-set up mo na ang accounting software nila, QuickBooks man yan or Xero, the next thing that you need to do is to upload a chart of accounts or edit or customize the existing chart of accounts. So, kapag kasi nag-create ka ng account sa Xero or QuickBooks, meron na yan default chart of accounts. So, it's up to you na kung gagamitin mo yung existing chart of accounts na yon or you want to customize it, or kung meron kang existing chart of accounts na ginagamit mo sa mga previous clients mo na nasa same industry, then you can use that. You can upload that sa accounting software and gamitin yan. Alright? So, yun yung step 2. Number 1, set up the accounting software ng client mo. Number 2 is to create, upload, or customize or edit yung chart of accounts na nasa accounting software. Next is to create a bank account sa accounting software ng client mo. Bank account, credit card account, and payment gateways account. Okay? Pero kung ang client mo ay merong multiple currency, ibig sabihin, let's say, ang reporting currency is USD, United States Dollar. Pero may mga transaction na nasa ibang currency, let's say Euro, Pound, Australian Dollar, Canadian Dollar, then you have to enable yung multi-currency feature ng Xero or ng QuickBooks, okay? So, you have to enable that para makapag-create ka ng bank accounts na iba yung currency, bukod sa reporting currency, okay? So, I hope that is clear. Ulitin ko ha, create the account, upload the chart of account, or customize it. Kapag may multiple currency, enable mo muna yon and then create the bank account. Pero kung wala kang multiple currency, then you can skip na yung pag-enable ng multi-currency. So, proceed ka na dun sa pag-create agad ng bank account. Okay? Next is, since created na si bank account, now you have to convert yung mga PDF statements into CSV. And then, upload that sa inyong accounting software. Ready na yung inyong bank. Once na-uploaded na yan, upload mo yung mga bank transaction, credit card transaction, payment gateways transaction para once na magawa mo na yan, the next step na kailangan mong gawin is to enter lahat ng bills na meron kayo or yung client mo lahat ng bills, lahat ng expenses, and kailangan mo ding i-enter yung sales invoices. So, yun yung gagawin mo, okay? Once na ma-enter mo na yung sales invoices, the next thing na gagawin mo is to do the categorization sa bank, sa credit card, sa payment gateways. How do you do the categorization? Number one, do not add the transaction agad-agad. You have to find a match first before ka mag-create or mag-add, okay? Once na makategorize ko na yung mga transaction na yon, ngayon naman, check ko kung yung mga invoices na yon may kabangga. Okay? So, may kamatch ba siya? Partial payment ba siya? Payment ba siya for multiple invoices or multiple bills? So, ganun yung gagawin ko kapag magre-reconcile na ako. Okay? And then, next na gagawin ko, once na makategorize ko na yan, okay? Kapag may mga question ako na hindi ko alam kung paano ko i-categorize, gagawa ako ng bookkeeping question and isasend ko yan sa client ko. Kapag nakakreate na ako at nasagutan na ng client ko, based dun sa information na binigay niya sa akin, ang gagawin ko doon is i-categorize ko siya sa accounting software based doon sa description or doon sa note na nilagay niya sa question ko, doon sa notes ko, or doon sa spreadsheet ko. Okay? Once na makategorize ko na lahat, everything is okay na, ang next na gagawin ko is i-make sure ko na yung lahat ng bank balances is correct. Actually, dapat nung una pa lang, ginawa na natin siya. So, once na may skip mo siya, pwede mo siyang gawin ngayon. Pero option siya na gawin agad. Like, right after na makapag-upload ka ng bank transaction. So, pwede mo nang i-check yan. Okay? And then, ang gagawin ko is i-check ko si balance sheet, i-check ko si PL report, i-make sure ko na, okay, lahat ng transaction na pumasok sa sales account ay sales talaga. Lahat na pumasok sa account na advertising and marketing ay advertising and marketing talaga. Lahat ng pumasok sa wages and salaries ay payroll ng mga employees talaga. Okay? So, ganun yung gagawin ko. Okay, may accounts receivable ako. I-confirm ko kay client na lahat ng invoices na to ay talagang receivable pa. So, ganun yung ginagawa ni Kaji kapag meron akong client. So, once na ma-final review ko na yan, next thing na dapat mong gawin as a virtual bookkeeper is to restrict yung inyong accounting software. So, meron kasi tayong option to lock yung accounting software. So, for example, na-review mo na siya from January to May 2023 and ngayon ay, let's say, August na. Okay? Pwede mong i-lock yung May. Pwede mong i-lock yung period hanggang May 2023 kasi na-review mo na yun. So, don't forget to restrict para yung ibang user na may access dun sa accounting software na yun is hindi na magagalaw. Kapag hindi mo kasi na-restrict ang isang accounting software and merong multiple user na gumagamit niyan, merong tendency na mabago yung report from time to time. Kasi possible na, may late, merong mga invoices na hindi niya napasok before, tapos hindi naman pala siya kailangan ipasok kasi naipasok mo na. So, pwedeng magdoble. So, again, kailangan mo talagang i-restrict para wala tayong madobling record or hindi na magalaw yung approved na ng client mo and 100% sure ka na tama na yung report na yun. Right? So, gusto nyo ba ng video kung paano ko ginagawa actual yung mga sinasabi ko ngayon? So, kung interested ka or gusto mo ipakita ni Kaji ang step-by-step na yan, please comment below and Kaji will try to create a video na tungkol dyan. Okay? And that's all for today and I'll see you sa next video ko. Bye!